New lights.
Before we get started, I just wanted to remind you guys that you are beautiful inside and out, and that is what counts. Happy 2020. Welcome back to my channel. This is my first video of the year. I'm so excited to be here. I wanted to show you guys my everyday routine. It's very natural yet transformative. It really transforms my entire face, and I'm about to walk you through every step. Side note, I usually do my motivational messages at the end of my video, but I am changing it up this year. I'm gonna do it at the beginning because not everybody lasts to the very end of the video. I'm doing this for years since I started my channel. It's a really important part of my channel's messaging is the beauty within yourself, because this is not only learning about tips and tricks with beauty, but also want to give you guys motivational messages from the inside to help anyone in life. Honestly, we're all struggling with something at some point in our lives, and I just want to make sure to let you know that I got you. Okay, so this is my face. These are my brows. I feel like a lot of people are like, what did you do to your eyes, your nose, your this or that? It's my contouring. So I want to walk you through my before and after. So if you want to see how I transform my face on a daily basis without foundation, I do this every single day, no matter what I'm doing. This is my routine every day when I wake up. So if you want to see how I go from this to this, then keep watching. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so to be a part of the Dom fam. And without further ado, let the transformation begin. I have all this on my face already. The Murad Vitamin C, I have SPF from Tatcha, cream from Olay. Once I'm done slathering my face in protection and hydration, then some earrings. I've been doing ponytails lately because they're just so easy. I just put my hair in a bun and then I pop in the ponytail and it looks like I tried. Eyebrows. So I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Brow Blade in the shade Dark Drapes. I use the pencil side first. I have a very asymmetrical face. So my jaw is a little asymmetrical. I don't know if you guys can tell. Like one side's bigger than the other because like my jaw is kind of out of line naturally. My nose is a little asymmetrical. One side goes to this side, but I kind of can look different in every photo. And my brows, one brow is like right here, the other one's up here. So that's the main thing I want to do is balance my brows because nobody wants to be looking like that, you know what I mean? I want to line it up to the higher brow. So I'll just do soft, quick little flicks with my brow pencil upwards. And I try not to focus too much of the product on the area that I already have a good amount of hair in because it's just gonna get darker. So because I have an asymmetrical nose and brows, what I'll do is I'll line up my brow and my nose to where I would contour, if that makes sense. This is where I would contour my nose, and I like the contour to come through here. So I'll bring in my brow a whole lot more, like there. And same for this side, like I would contour my nose to here, so I want it to start here. So now that I have that balance and symmetry going here, that one side's not higher or lower than the other, and like this. Then I will do a straight brow. I have a lot of space and height right in here. So what I'll do is I'll bring it down a little bit and kind of frame it closer to my brow bone. And I like a straight brow because it seems to balance my face out more than any other brow shape that I've tried. I'll take the blade side or the ink stain side of the pen. You wanna make sure that you use a light hand when you flick upwards and you do it quick. I find if you take too much time and pressure on creating that flick, it's just gonna look like a blob. It's gonna look too thick. So don't think about it too hard. Just run through the brow hair very quickly and kind of go up so that it peeks through the actual brow hair and it looks like little feathery strokes. So after my brows, I then put on my eyelashes. I know this is so not what everybody does, but for me, it just makes everything go by quicker. And because I don't really put too much heavy eye makeup on, it's very neutral, if anything, I just put my lashes on first. So what I do is I usually curl my lashes first. I don't always do it in this order. Sometimes I put it on afterwards, but I like the Essence Lash Princess. There's a blue kind, and then there's this volume one in orange. They're both really good, so you should definitely try it. It's one of my favorite affordable brands. I like INH Cosmetics, but the mascara category, Essence just kills it. And I think it's only like $3 or $4. It's better than most high-end mascaras. This is from Velour. I really like the Velour one because it works. Your lashes are not going anywhere, and the gunk of the eyelash glue doesn't get stuck inside of my eyelashes. What I like to do is start to apply the lash glue where my longest lash is. I used to go really close here. I don't know why I did that for years, but once I started wanting that natural look, I start back here and it looks so much better. It doesn't pop up on the inner corners, it just lays there. Okay, the way I put on my lashes transforms my eyes. I've gotten a lot of questions on my eye shape, and it's not only the contouring, because it is the contouring, but it's also the lash. So my favorite lashes are from Lilly Lashes. These are the Goddess. They've been my favorite for like 3 or 4 years already. So I take the lash and I start with just the very tip of it, and I work on the tip for a little bit so that it doesn't move up. I'll push it in, hold it there, and then I'll go into the center and I'll line the back of the lash up with my skin. So I'm basically like holding it like this. So I'm lining the back of the lash up to my lash line. And then once I get to the very end, I lift it. And this part is exactly on the lash band. So instead of it being on the back, it's on the lash band. And it lifts the eye. And I think I got my natural lash caught in there, so it's gonna be extra lifted. It really lifts and transforms your eye shape. I'm gonna pop the other one on really quick. All right, so now that we have our wings on, I'm gonna go ahead and do my contour. I use the Fenty creams, Macchiato and Betta Biscuit. So I'll start off with my nose first, and I'll go into both of those shades. And I'll start right where we created that brow hair on each side. All of this helps the symmetry of my face, and then I'll go ahead. I have a little more of a pointy nose, so I kind of round it off by putting some contour shade right on the tip. As I get to this area, it's not like crazy bulbous, but it's a little thicker on the end, so I'll come in closer. And just to add to the lift of the eye, I'll go in here and kind of cut through the brow bone and go straight out. It won't stay like that, I'm gonna blend it out, but this is basically what's gonna help lift and shape my face. And a little bit on the lower lash. Anything that kind of goes down, I want to lift up on my face. So you'll see that it kind of over exaggerate the contour, but it doesn't stay like this. I know this looks insane, but trust the process. It's all gonna work out. And then I go in with my big Nikki brush from Hank & Henry, and that helps to buff everything in. For the contouring of my forehead, she's large and in charge. So what I like to do there is just bring it down by creating that shadow up here. Nothing crazy. Everybody's been doing this forever, but that also helps with the shape of the forehead and the cheekbones. I'll just cup the cheek. I kind of go a little bit over the cheekbone. My cheekbone's right here, but I'll, go a little bit over it, like on top of it. So it looks a little higher, and my head looks a little bit more rounded at the top, not as like long. So I'm really creating just a new face shape for myself. That's why I love makeup. If I get bored of this, I'll probably create a different shape, and it really just changes with my mood, and that's why I love makeup so much. So now I'm gonna do my chin area. So I'll just come underneath and create a shadow so it doesn't look as prominent and your eyes kind of are distracted. They don't see that. Your eyes are just like, oh, she doesn't have a double chin. And I don't go on top of the chin because I do like how my chin is a little more pointy. Kind of elongates the lower part of my face. I'm gonna take my blender and just go over the contour very softly. I'm gonna tap in those areas. Don't rub or go back and forth because you're just gonna remove it, all the work that you did. Here I'm just really making sure that everything is blended seamlessly into my skin. I don't really use foundation on a daily basis unless I am taking photos or filming, other than like this kind of video, but I really don't use foundation unless it's this guy right here, the Reboot from Makeup Forever. It's very natural. It gives you more of a natural, healthy skin look. After that, I'll go in with my bronzer from Fenty. This is the shade Teddy. I actually found out about this shade through Nicole Guerrero, and ever since I've been using it, I love it. I love it so much. It makes me feel like I have been in the sun for a little bit instead of the house doing nothing. So it looks a little more bronzy. It has, I don't know, is it little gold pearls in the formula, which is really nice. And it doesn't come off like glitter. It's just very glowy and healthy and bronzy. And I'll just go over any other areas that I want to add some more warmth to. Okay, so my camera died, so I already have the part that I was gonna put on next. But I'm gonna show you again. I just applied my skin gloss in Glossed Peach, one of my favorite tones for a warm glow. I usually put this on underneath my makeup just so it looks like more of a natural glow, and it has these light reflecting pearls that just make your texture look so much more smooth. This is like my go-to kind of glowy highlight. I don't really like powdery highlights as much. I tend to gravitate towards natural looking products. So this is one of those. So the concealer that I have been loving, I'm in a relationship with this concealer. I really love it. It's a thicker concealer, but it's not heavy, thick and creamy. It's more of like a fluff of air. That's like the best way that I can describe this. They're not professional terms, but that's how it feels. This is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. It's high coverage and it's not heavy, but it is fuller and a little thicker without it feeling like a thick concealer on my face. It's very hard to describe, but it's just beautiful on the skin. Hides all your imperfections without much effort. So I go down the center of my face, and that's what I'll do. I feel like this is a little bright. This was 2.3. I'm using 2.5 on top of it, and not as much because I put on quite a bit. So I'm gonna use 2.5 on the sides, and I'll let that kind of melt into my skin naturally. Ooh, got it. I lost my ring. I was fanning my face really intensely right now. So now that my concealer is kind of set into my skin a little bit, then I'll go over it with a beauty sponge. This one's from Ofra, by the way. It's so squishy and like I just want to make it a pillow. It's so soft and it feels amazing on the skin. I was actually expecting this, and I don't know why, but I was expecting it to be a little thick. But when I actually wet it, ooh, it's so good. It's very soft, very delicate. I'll go around my nose where I have like redness, and I'll also take whatever I have left on the sponge and go on the corners of my mouth and go upwards. For blush, I'll use this cream one from Milani. This is the Nude Kiss. And cream blush is my favorite. Cream everything is my favorite right now. It just makes my skin look so much healthier and makes everything you do with your skin makeup wise look so natural. I feel like I said natural a million times in this video. Imagine if you were to drink, you would be drunk. I'm gonna go on the top of my nose with a little bit of blush and just a little through the forehead. And then after everything, I'll just go back over with Teddy if I feel like I lost some of that warmth, and bring it back through the nose, everywhere that I feel like I need a little bit more attention. I'm gonna add some mascara to my lower lashes. Ooh, actually I should have put on setting powder first. Well, that's okay, we'll add a little more after that. So I'm gonna take the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder. I really like this, you guys. I have been really enjoying this one. I love the way it brightens, it blurs, and it just sets so beautifully. I only set the center of my face, and the rest of my face I leave kind of natural because I want it to look like skin. I don't mind a little bit of shine, but in the center of my face I don't want it to look shiny. So I will set that area around the nose, and then the smile line area. And I'm careful not to go everywhere. I'll go a little bit in the center, but not all over. And that's basically where I'll set everything. I do have oily eyelids, so I'm gonna take a little bit of bronzer. This is from Physicians Formula. Love the way it smells. This is the butter bronzer. And I'll just go over basically what I did earlier right in here, just so that it softens up that shine, and it also emphasizes the shape that I'm going for. For the lower part, I'll do a little bit of bronzer as well, just to set that area. Ooh, this had black on it. Oh, just my luck, I swear. Why me? I'm gonna try this again. And then just double check that you really blended this area out, because you don't want two big lines coming out the side of your eyeballs. So just make sure they're very blended. So now we have more balance and structure. I'm gonna add some more mascara, and then I'll put on just like a natural lip liner. This one is a natural sort of mauve pink color. This is Crush from Dominique Cosmetics. And then clear gloss with a little bit of glitter in it. This is In a Daze. It's my favorite. It's a perfect everyday lip. So that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It really balances my face, and adds so much more symmetry. So if you have any asymmetrical problems with your face, I hope that you found this helpful. I think there's a lot of good tips in here. So let me know if you tried them out and if you recreated this entire look. Please take a photo. I would love to see how these techniques would look on your face and if they work for you. Let me know. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh my god, I almost forgot. The Dom Fam mystery box. If you're new here, I give a Dom Fam mystery box away to somebody in the comments. It's a random box. You don't know what's in it. You never know what you're gonna get. If you want to enter, make sure to hashtag Dom Fam. Put your IG handle in there so I can contact you through Instagram. That's how I contact the winner. I also post you on my stories. So I wish you guys a lot of luck to whoever gets this box. If you don't get it this time, you're gonna get it next time because I do it in every video. So yeah, I just forgot to pop that in there. But Happy New Year 2021 with the Dom Fam mystery box. So you know it's gonna be a good one. Thank you guys so much for watching and being a part of my family here on YouTube. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I love you all. I don't say my motivational messages at the end of the video anymore. It's at the beginning. So I feel like something's missing, but it's not. But anyways, if you guys haven't checked out this video over here, check it out. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you can be part of the Dom Fam and you just get a new video every week. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.